At 35, Ethan had everything people said should make a man happy. A steady job as a civil engineer, a decent car, a routine life. But what he didn't have was the one thing he thought would come naturally someday. Someone to share it all with. Years ago, after a painful breakup that left him emotionally closed off, Ethan promised himself he'd never depend on love again. Love, he believed, always left first. Across town, in a quiet suburban neighborhood, Lily Thompson was fighting her own silent battles. A single mother of a 7-year-old boy named Noah, she balanced 2 part-time jobs while trying to be both mother and father. Her husband had walked out when Noah was just a baby, leaving behind excuses instead of support. Since then, Lily had built walls around her heart, not out of bitterness but survival. Love felt like a luxury she couldn't afford. Their worlds collided on a rainy afternoon at a local community center. Ethan had volunteered to help with a weekend renovation project, mostly to escape his empty apartment. Lily was there because the center provided free after-school programs for Noah. When Ethan accidentally knocked over a bucket of paint, splashing it onto the floor, and partially onto Lily's shoes, he apologized so awkwardly that she couldn't help but laugh. It was a small moment, but something about it felt warm, human. They started talking. Nothing deep at first. Just weather, work, life. But conversation with Lily felt easy to Ethan, like he didn't have to pretend to be okay. And Lily noticed something different too. Ethan listened. Really listened. Not with the intent to impress but to understand. Days turned into weeks. Ethan began finding excuses to visit the community center. Lily looked forward to seeing him, even though she told herself not to. Noah took to Ethan immediately, asking endless questions and proudly showing him his drawings. Watching Ethan kneel down to Noah's level, treating him with patience and respect, softened something Lily had locked away for years. But love doesn't grow without fear. Ethan struggled with his past. Every time things felt closer, his mind reminded him of the pain he once endured. He pulled back without meaning to. Lily noticed the distance. Old wounds reopened. She had seen this before. Men who stayed only until things got real. One evening, after a misunderstanding that led to harsh words, Lily told Ethan she couldn't do this halfway. "My son doesn't need someone who might disappear," she said, her voice shaking. "And I don't either." Ethan went home that night feeling the weight of those words. For the first time in years, he didn't blame love. He blamed fear. And he realized something painful but true. By protecting his heart, he was hurting others. The next day, Ethan didn't go to work. Instead, he showed up at Lily's door. Nervous, honest, vulnerable. "I'm scared," he admitted. "But I don't want fear to decide my life anymore. I can't promise perfection, but I can promise I won't run." That was the promise. One heart. One promise. It wasn't magical after that. Love didn't erase their struggles. They still faced challenges, financial stress, trust issues, moments of doubt. But now they faced them together. Ethan became a steady presence in Noah's life, attending school events, helping with homework, cheering from the sidelines. Lily learned that strength didn't mean doing everything alone. Years later, on a quiet evening, Ethan watched Lily and Noah laugh together in their living room. The same room that once felt empty now felt full. Not because life was perfect, but because love stayed. The day love changed everything wasn't the day they met. It was the day Ethan chose courage over fear, and Lily chose trust over past pain. It was the day 2 broken hearts decided to believe again.